Up, y'all? It's Lump Dog back with the Pimps, Plays, and Hustlers Fantasy Football League Commissioner Message, week number 10. Wow, only 3 weeks left in the season, and it's over. It's playoff time. So, trading deadline's over. These bye weeks are the last ones we have to deal with. So, instead of looking back on last week's games, how because we all know who won and lost, except for all the public people out there. But let's go ahead. I'm going to look at some of the matchups this week because they're very interesting to see for playoff position with only 3 regular season games left to see who's going to be able to maybe wiggle out. These wins now mean more than anything. So in this first game I wanted to look at was Sac Valley players against the 289ers. The 289ers at a 3-6-1 record really can't afford any more losses. Same with the Sac Valley players sitting at 3-7. The loser of this game pretty much, except for maybe 289ers, would mathematically get eliminated. I'm going to go down with the Sac Valley players. Are going to go with Matt Ryan, Sean Green, Chris Johnson, Roddy White, Brandon Lloyd, Denarius Moore, Tony Gonzalez, Mike Nugent, and then the Bengals D. The 289ers are going to go with, looks like Carson Palmer on Breeze's bye week, Michael Turner, Ben Jarvis Green Ellis, Jordy Nelson, Mario Manningham, Greg Little, Jason Witten, Billy Cundiff, and the Bears defense, which just did a huge game last week for him. Pulled him out the weekly, his fourth of this year, so congratulations. In the next game, got the rookies against Papa's Rat Pack. Papa's Rat Pack is going to start Phillip Rivers, Mike Tolbert, Jonathan Stewart, Deion Branch, Percy Harvin, Eric Decker, Dustin Keller, Matt Bryant, and the Jets D going against the rookies with the wonderful Mr. Rogers, Aaron Rodgers. He's been out of his mind this year. Fred Jackson, Brandon Jacobs, Greg Jennings, Anquan Bolden, Vincent Jackson, Ed Dixon, because Graham's on a bye, Jason Hanson, and the Ravens D. This really should be a slaughter in the rookies' favor, but somehow Papa's Rat Pack seems to keep these ones close. Shots out, though, for the rookies getting their first loss of the year. Couldn't make it to 10-0 loss. They're now 9-1. Papa's Rat Packs has been mathematically eliminated, sitting at 2-8. So not going to be a very exciting game because the rookies should kill them, but funny how Papa's Rat Pack usually takes those games and makes them closer than they should be and actually gives themselves a shot to win. In the next game, we got the Patty's Playboys going up against the A-Team Patty's Playboys. Again, mathematically eliminated, sitting at 2-8. The A-Team at 6-4 definitely wants to get this win. Not sure who the A-Team is going to start at quarterback. He has Roethlisberger on a bye, but Patty's Playboys are going to go with Joe Flacco, LaShawn McCoy, Jackie Battle, Santonio Holmes, Stevie Johnson, Jerome Simpson, Fred Davis, Mason Crosby, and the Cowboys D, going against what Guido's will have. Excuse me, the A-Team will have Matt Forte, Reggie Bush, Larry Fitzgerald, Steve Smith from Carolina. I got Jacoby Jones in now, but I'll trade him out for someone. Jermichael Finley, his kicker, Rob Baronis, and then the Falcons D. Looks like might go with Early Doucette. I think that's his only wide receiver on his bench that he can go with to replace Jacoby Jones. So, and his quarterback probably go with Mark Sanchez. That's his only other backup quarterback. So this game, again, is not going to be too exciting since one team has been mathematically eliminated. The other team at 6-4 is just doing it for playoff positioning, but a very important game. Doesn't want to get to one game close to 500, so wants to keep that cushion above 500. So very important game. Next game up, we got Puncher Clown Lump going against me, the Collar Poppin' Pimps. 7-3 right now, positioned myself into second place. Puncher Clown Lump at 5-4-1, so this game means a lot more to him than to me, at least win-wise. I'm going to be going with Matt Stafford, DeMarco Murray, Steven Jackson, Calvin Johnson, Des Bryant, Crabtree, because Julio Jones doesn't look like he's going to play. Julio Jones is healthy. I'll play Julio. Uh, Brendan Pettigrew, David Akers, and then the Niners defense. That's right, Niners. What's up, 9-1? Yeah, I didn't think they'd do that either, so I ain't gonna try to act like I knew they were gonna be 9-1. So it looks like Puncher Clown Lump. If Vic is out, I'm gonna go with Hasselbeck, Matt Hasselbeck, Frank Gore, Willis McGahee. Why Puncher Clown Lump didn't pick up Kendall Hunter about 2 or 3 weeks ago when Gore was out for that while. He's been on the free agent market. I don't understand why he didn't go handcuff Gore as soon as he could, but that's what Puncher Clown Lump does, and I'm sure he's quitting over because of his own stupid, non-thinking self who can't think, putting the right foot in front of the left foot is about as far ahead of thinking that he can actually do, but whatever. So he's going with McGahee, Brandon Marshall, Plaxico Burris, Steven Breston, Greg Olson, and Dan Bailey, and the Packers D. I feel like I should win this game, but I could see myself losing, and I'm at this point really more concerned about just getting into the playoffs and starting that. At this point, if I don't win the weekly, the win or the loss really doesn't mean anything, and just hope I don't get any injuries and my team goes into the playoffs healthy. In the next game, we got the Juggernauts against the Mollywoppers. This is probably the most important game on the docket of this week. The Juggernauts at 4-5-1. The Mollywoppers at 5-5. So really crucial. Whoever gets this loss, they're going to go to 6 losses. Can really only afford 7 losses. So you could have to at least go 1-2 out of your, 2-1 out of your next 3 if you're going to want to make the playoffs. If the loser of this game, that is. So see how it turns out for him. But the Mollywops lost Matt Schaub. That's really hurt his squad. He was on a bye week anyway, but he's going to go. Looks like he's going to go with the Alex Smith. Man, I don't. That's a pretty safe play. That guy's going to get you anywhere between probably 20 points to 30 points, and he's not going to give you a lot of turnovers this year, but he's also not going to give you a lot of touchdowns or yards. So safe play, though. I like it. Maurice Jones-Drew was 16. LeGarrette Blunt was 16. I'm going through the guru scores. So he's going to go with MJD, LeGarrette Blunt, Laurent Robinson, Dallas's new dude, David Nelson, Harry Douglas, puncher Harry Douglas, and Antonio Gates. Looks like he'll be picking up a free agent kicker, and the Eagles D. The Juggernauts going with Tony Romo with 34, Adrian Peters. There I go with the guru score. We go with Tony Romo, Adrian Peterson, Roy Halou, Wes Welker, Preston Parker. Okay, he's digging deep into the free agent wire there. Jason Hill. Ooh, yeah. And then Aaron Hernandez, Steven Gronkowski, the kicker, and then the Giants D. So really, other than Wes Welker, his receiving core has really been decimated by Austin going out. Not really very good there planning for backups during the draft there. But I see the Mollywops taking this out. Of course, the Juggernauts could win with Tony Romo. It depends on the game he has against Philly. And then, of course, Adrian Peterson. Wes Welker could have another. He's been held back the last few games. He's due for a big game, and this could be this week against Kansas City, so on a Monday night. So definitely could be it. All right, well, that pretty much wraps up this week's Commish message. Everybody, oh, wait, nope, there's one more matchup there, and that's the unregistered tech defenders are going against the Weedos. USRO sitting at 6-4. The Weedos at 6-3-1. These are 2 of the top teams in the league. Both I think are in the 3rd and 4th spot. So this is a battle royale for playoff positioning. Looks like the Weedos are going to start with Tom Brady, Marshawn Lynch, Lance Ball, Jabbar Gaffney, James Jones. Probably won't go with Jacoby Ford, Gronkowski, and Janikowski, and the Jaguars D. URSO is going to go with Cam Newton, Ray Rice, Michael Bush, Hakeem Nicks, Dwayne Bowe, Earl Bennett, Jake Ballard, Robbie Gold, and the Lions D. Um, I would say I like the Weedos, or excuse me, the USRO in this normally, but with Brady going against Kansas City and he hasn't really had a good game the last couple games, I could see him busting out for a 50 or 60 point game and keeping this game closer. And Marshawn Lynch could have a good game. Don't think Lance Ball against the Jets, but James Jones could definitely do some damage. Gronkowski, if any of those touchdowns goes for another 2 touchdown game, could if he goes 50 and gets 20 from Gronkowski. So this I think game could be a lot closer than we see, but it'll be interesting to watch how it plays out on Sunday. Again, both these teams at 6-4 for USRO and 6-3-1 for Weedos definitely needs the win for the playoff push here. The 7th win will pretty much punches your ticket in. So once you get to 7, you're good. So the winner of this game definitely punches that ticket. So we'll see how it plays out. And other than that, good luck to everybody in week 11. And we only have 2 more weeks left in the regular season. And for you newbies out there who ain't just new to this league, there are no commission messages during the playoffs. So I'm done in 2 more weeks. Woo! I'm juiced about that. That's what got me up to do this tonight. That I only had to do it 3 more fucking times. Because I know only about 4 of you watch this fucking thing. But I do it just for the league. So anyway, love dog out. Good luck, everyone. Peace.
Money always.
I'm a franchise player. I'm a franchise player. I'm getting money and you know it. Everybody know my name. It's nothing when I throw it. I am heavy in the game. Oh, you know I'm getting paper. Okay, cause I'm a franchise player. So much blow I can't afford it. You know I do my thing. Hit it, I blow it. I got money in the bank. Oh, you know I'm getting paper. Okay, cause I'm a franchise player.
Yeah, even Nas putting Frisco on the map now. Hustle hard for years, no rookie shit, yeah, it's a fact.